episode of Sports with Dror starts right now. Welcome everybody to Sports with Dror. I'm Dror, your host, and I'm covering the spring assembly. So first off, we had the Jag cheer team, obviously first in state, and you obviously cannot go wrong with that. So here's some shot footage. Next up, we had musical chairs with different athletes from different sports during the spring sports season. And a kid named Isaiah ended up winning. So here's how he ended up winning.
Alright, let's give a round of applause for Isaiah!
Next up, the musical crew came out, and they ended up singing The Old Bamboo. I went to the musical, actually. 10 out of 10 for me. It's kind of funny how Gavin just runs out there. That's your Gavin. Gavin Sales. Next up, the baseball and softball teams went up against each other to duct tape one of their teammates to the wall, to the padded walls on the sides of the gym. It's kind of funny because they were frankly both terrible. But what Miss Kennedy said next was the funniest thing ever.
Here we go, one more minute, guys!
Hey, we don't win, we're gonna no!
Then the Key Club announced who was the victim of the coin drive. So in that case in point, Leafson and Morrison were the two victims of who would get pied in the face.
Well, thank you for participating. You guys look amazing, and you're going to get your picture taken with Mr. Case right now to put in the yearbook, I hope.
Next up, the boys soccer team played Dizzy Bat, and the one thing that we figured out from that is they can't count. I'm just kidding. I'm poking fun at y'all. But you guys, I missed Case's reaction to that, and it was the funniest thing ever in my life that I had seen. Honestly, the funniest thing ever. After the Dizzy Bat shenanigans, it was class karaoke. It was 100% rigged for the juniors, but since this is about sports, I will not make any further comments. And lastly, the ice cream contest. Y'all should have seen Mr. Abel's reaction, but for those on the senior side couldn't see it, but those on the junior side could see it well.
Be nice, be nice.
What's your game?
At least Abel won the thing with a little bit of help. Now some other sports to touch up on. Last Wednesday, the softball team annihilated GK 10-0, and the baseball team lost 13-7 in a hard-fought game against Rogers. Track placed first last Thursday against Bethel in both boys and girls. Congrats to our very dominant track team, which I'm very excited to see. On Friday, the softball game was canceled. I still don't get any details on why these games are canceled. Maybe it was, probably because it was rained out. And the soccer team lost 2-1 to Puyallup. Weekend goes by, and then on Monday, the baseball team lost to Olympia 2-0 in another hard-fought game. On Tuesday, the softball team beat Bellarmine 13-2 in total humiliation, and the baseball team ended up losing to Sumner 7-0. The soccer team also played on Tuesday night with a 7-1 win against Bethel. 2014 World Cup vibes, anyone? Anyway, that's all for sports this week. I'll catch y'all next week.